Welcome to the beginning of the new year, and this is the moment where we have our wishes and our intentions set for something big to happen, because we often are in this place where we expect the unexpected and we hope that life gets better. And I think it will, because the year 2025 is a special year. And I have different reasons to say that, because first, it is a 9 year, so it's closing a cycle, it's ending a big cycle in our life, and where we have been in loops, we close this in this year. And the big planets have a message for us, because they change signs in this year, and they come back, they get retrograde and get back into the old signs, but they have a message by leaving the signs they are leaving. And as always, I invite you, while I am doing this, I invite you to um, uh, to use your own intuition to see what is happening in your life. On this threshold, I would call it threshold, from Pisces to Aries, we step into a whole new world. And what does that mean for me, for you, for every single one of us? Can mean really different things. Always use your own intuition with what the cards that come up and the ideas that I bring up, but always use your own intuition, because it means so much more than my intuition means. So it's just an impulse to contemplate on this moment in time where we step from from Pisces into Aries and begin a whole new cycle. We take this process will take the whole year of 2025 and the parts of 26, but it's a pivotal moment where we step from the water element into a fire element, and where we step from the end of something into the beginning of something. So that's a really, really interesting moment, because Pisces is the end of the wheel and Aries is the beginning of the wheel. So they are really, we closed a whole cycle to step from this area into this area. And I want to share the Sabian symbol with you, because we have, at the same time, we have Neptune shifting from Pisces to Aries. We have Saturn following from Pisces to Aries, and they will meet at the first degree of Aries. So that is something really important. The first degree of Aries is something really important. And the last degree of a sign is often always important as well, because it is this threshold moment where things can get really like roller coaster things, and they can go up and down. And so I want to share both of them with you, because we have this shift from these planets from Pisces to Aries, and at the same time, in this month of January, we have the shift from the nodes from Aries to Pisces. So the nodes work always backwards, and they are our evolution, where we are heading. And so that is an interesting cross that is happening there, not an astrological cross. It's just the one is stepping there and the other one is stepping over there. So we have to be aware of something. We have to step into Pisces and at the same time step out of Pisces. And what does that mean for you? You know, Pisces is often an ending. It's an unconscious realm. It's the ocean. It's spirituality. It is the wisdom that comes with the wide ocean where are no boundaries. And Aries is about the first spark of new beginning. It is the moment where we realize I am. That's the Aries way of seeing itself. Oh, it's about me. And Pisces, it's not about me, it's about all the bigger picture. We are all one. And so what does that mean, that the one is stepping out of it and the other one is stepping into it? And what does that mean for you? And there is where you are invited to find your answers for yourself. But I want to share the last degree of Pisces with you, as the Sabian symbol says. And the Sabian symbol, these are symbols and images that were channeled at one point. And you can look them up in the internet. There are beautiful sites that have all the symbols and explanations for them, and you can look it up. It can be a rabbit hole when you look up your own sun and your own ascendant and like this. But in times of change, they can be really useful for contemplation. What is happening here, and what is this time of change we are in? And I asked a lot of people, and every single one is feeling that something really big is shifting, and we have no idea where we're going. Nobody knows where we are going. And that's, we feel the change, we feel the things that are coming up, and we have no idea. And so I want to share these symbols with you. And the 30th degree of Pisces is a majestic rock formation resembling a face, is idealized by a boy who takes it as his ideal of greatness, and as he grows up begins to look like it. And for me, this symbol is about the capacity that we have for self-transformation, and the power that can be developed through visualization. And what happens when we visualize, and when we have emotions coming up with this, and we create something in our mind and with our emotions. And what does it mean that a planet of illusion walks out of this area? Planet of restriction and structure moves out of this area. And what does it mean that the planet, the point of the node, the north node where we are heading, is moving into this area? So there is a shift happening in our own visualization, in our own mind, what we take for granted, what we visualize for ourselves and for our future, right? And the first one, where they step into and where they meet at one point, is the Sabian symbol of this. The first degree of Aries is a woman just risen from the sea. A seal is embracing her. So that feels like, and the woman just risen from the sea is almost this rising from Pisces, right? That's almost just a confirmation for this moment in time, where rising out of this Piscean area of our life, of the vastness of whatever it is in your life. And the seal embracing her is taking, for me, this feels like the seal is something that's a mammal, that is someone who is unconscious in a way, but it is a creature of the sea and the earth at the same time, because the seal can live on land as well as it is created to be in the sea. So, and being embraced by this can mean different things. What does it mean for you? And it's this brink, when we see the woman as a just, not just gender, it is about the woman as the receiving the divine feminine, stepping out of the area of the ocean, and stepping into the conscious, right? Stepping the divine feminine, stepping into this conscious moment of being embraced by an animal that is connected to both sides. So this can exactly be this moment where we are not just here and we are not anymore there. So that's exactly this moment in time where we embrace this seal. Embracing this seal means staying connected for a moment to this Piscean and sea area, maybe trying to move forwards, not getting there, but staying connected to both sides. So you can see whatever that means in your life. But I found that this is an interesting moment where we are not, we are almost there, but and that's how it feels, right? We are at this moment of change and we don't know what is on the other side, and we don't know, we know that we have to leave something behind, and maybe we even don't know what that is. And so I want to see where our points are that we face in the moment. And on the one hand, we have the X marks the spot, and we have another one. Wait to put it there, and we have another one. And we have the wailing tree. So this point in our lives is the connection of these two, right? And see that's the beauty in these cards, to see the both sides of them. Right, we see both sides. That's often beautiful. I want to read just a little tiny thing from these cards, and often comes with this. This marks the spot. This is for me the time or the place where we step into the new. And it's a quote from Rumi, or poem from Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at their door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. That's the unknown, right? This is the invitation. I love this poem because it is the invitation to take everything that comes your way as a gift from life, as a gift that allows us to grow. And this wailing tree is for me learned. It is this moment of letting something go. It is about even it's about a necessary grief for something. If we step into a new area of our life, we have to grieve the loss of the loss of the last area. And even if it is something you really appreciate, and you experienced a difficult time the last year, for example, it was of use in a way. And even if we don't know what it was about, and we have to let it go. And this moment of letting go can be a letting go of an illusion we fell for. You know, if we have an idea about ourselves, and that comes with this last degree of Pisces, visualizing. If we visualized ourselves in a specific way, that's this death of this illusion. If we cannot go there anymore because we realize we cannot make it happen, then we have to let go of this moment, and we have to let go of the illusion. And that is coming with this end of Pisces, and the beginning of Pisces with the North Node. You know, that's grieving at one point and allowing us to visualize new things for our new world, right? So that's what comes with this idea of there is a something coming up in our life that is giving us a new idea. It's giving us a new visualization. And can we step into this place and be that? And I think that's really a hard process to make. And I saw a lot of people in the last month really struggling with the change that was happening in their life. And that's sometimes it is difficult. Sometimes we have to leave something behind, and we have no idea how to squeeze ourselves through these keyholes, but somehow it happens at one point, because then we realize, oh, that was an image for myself I held on to, and I have to let it go. And that's a moment that can be painful, but it's this moment in time where we can allow the new to come in, whatever that is, and we can allow ourselves to face this moment in time that is inviting us to say goodbye to something. And I would love to know a little bit more about this. So what is this change, right? What is this message for this moment where we are in between these worlds? What is needed, right? What is and I will draw a couple of cards to just find ideas for what we can contemplate about. And there we can see that's really beautiful, because it is showing us that there is something we step into, a phase of our life where we invite more luck to come. And it's on its way. It's already on its way. And it's oh, there we have the we have the keyhole. I just mentioned the keyhole where we have to squeeze ourselves through. And there we have the divine feminine, and it's lovely, because that's the area where what we leave behind, and that is a lot of anxiety, that's a lot of fear, that's expectations of catastrophic things, and we squeeze ourselves through this keyhole. And that's what I feel about this. This is the divine feminine rising from the sea and stepping into the next phase of her life. And it's always not about gender, it's about our way of being. And that is our way of being, not doing, right? And so stepping into this new area of I am, and allowing this to be something, we have to let go of the old ideas, what to expect in the moment, and how we are afraid of embracing this moment, whatever comes up at our door, to embrace it and to invite it. And so that's a beautiful depiction of what I said before. It is something heading our way and we have no idea what it is, but it is a lucky change. It is something really beautiful heading our way, and it is new, and it is, that's the first car, that's a rider, that's someone, and it's something. It can be a person for you. You have to decide what it means for you, but it's a motion forwards. It's an active card, and to head into this is a clover. To head into this new area, we have to be a little bit patient. That's a snail, right? She doesn't work. She doesn't run fast, and it's a sign for abundance. So we're heading into a lucky time of abundance, whatever that means in your life. This can mean new relationships. This can mean health. This can mean wealth or finding your destiny. We can draw a couple of cards for that. But what does it mean for you? What did you wish for? And what didn't happen because you held on to the idea that it has to happen in a specific way. You held on to things and to situations where you thought it had to happen on a specific way. And this just caused anxiety because it didn't happen in this way, because that's not how manifestation works. That's not, oh, I want to have it this way, I want to get it this way, I want to be in this area. That's not something that is happening. So this caused a lot of anxiety because this feels for me that you had the idea that you cannot manifest. And that's not the truth. It's just searching for ways that are not effective. They're searching for, and this can often come with these ideas of, oh yes, you have to do this and this and this and this, and then you can manifest. Manifesting is not about doing. Manifesting is about being and feeling and stepping into new phases, into, as Abraham Hicks would say, into a vortex. What does that mean? When you are doing things that you love, you step into an area where there's no time, there is no limitation, there is nothing that is keeping you away from the thing, from your love. So if we do things that we don't love, if that we are in this area where we just compromise, we can never step into the frequency that comes with stepping into this place of your love. This can be a void, right? And it's interesting that we have a word that is called avoid. And that's what we do. We avoid the void because we are afraid that there is nothing. But nothing is something. A void is something else. A void is the potentiality for everything to appear in your life. And it's the moment where you step out of time, where you step into your own love for what you do, what you are. That's like being in contact with your higher self, your soul, and this realm of being at the same time. It's being in a timeless space. So if we do this, we step out of this moment of fear and anxiety, we step into the vastness of being. That I would connect this to the North Node in Pisces. We step into the vastness of all is one. And then we step into the unconditional love that comes with it for everyone, for our life, for everything. Because we are out of time in this moment of love and in this moment of creation. And if we hold on to our mind, then it's difficult to go there, because we are kept like in this box of fear and shame and guilt and everything. We are kept there because we experience life not working for us. So what if we can step into this and can allow fears to be like clouds, guilt, shame, all the things that are connected to stories? What if we can let the story go? We can allow this emotion to be. That's not easy. But we can allow this emotion to be and let go of the story. So don't hold on to this with a story. And allow them to flow through us like clouds, coming and going, like waves in the ocean, right? Coming and going, and not keeping them with a story. To step into the next phase, because when we allow this to be and say, this is what's coming in, and like the quote from Rumi, like allow everything to come in and treat it like a friend, and then let it go and let the other one, the next one in, and so that's a flow. And if you step into this area of your passion and who you really are in this on this planet, and I think a lot of people know what I mean when I say that's not who you are professionally, that's not who you are, what you learned, how you work, where you work, and whatever this is in your life. That's not what it's about. It's about who you really are. What is it that is in your essence? What are you in your essence? And that's the invitation, to step into this and to not attach to the things that are in this 3D world. Look a little bit deeper into the next level. What are you when you are in this void of possibilities and opportunities and love that is in the void? What are you when you step into your own essence and act from this place? Because that's the moment where this life will open up and will give you exactly what you need to give more of this to the world. Because it's always about service. It's always about who are you and what is it you bring to this place where we are living, where we are in this construct of 3D world. What do you bring to the table? What is your essence? What is the thing that you give to this community, to this society? What is it that you want to experience in this big change and in this step that we are doing? And squeeze yourself through this keyhole is easy when you step into the essence and allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to be. And that's an active receiving, that's an active being in this present moment. Then it's easy to get through the other side. And the other side is holding the things for you that will make you abundant. And as you can see with these cards, what an amazing moment we are in right now. What that's, and it will take a moment. It's not a thing that happens from one day to another. That's a whole year where we are stepping out of this into this. And we have to let go of a lot of ideas that we had about the world. And we always, we experienced this in the last 4 years, right? We had to let go of a lot of ideas that we had. And we had to face the truth. whatever this truth is for you. I don't know what you believe, but we experienced a lot of diversion, a lot of polarity in what people believe. And what is belief about? Why do we hold on to beliefs if there is something underneath that is connecting us all? The North Node moving into Pisces is leaping us into the collective being one. New union consciousness is leaping us into this place where there is no illusion about it. There is the death of illusions and the walk your talk. If you think everything is connected, be connected to everything. It's about and I think walk the talk is the right thing. And the illusion stepping and the disillusion coming with Neptune and Saturn leaving this place is heading into a next area, a next era, where we have to move forwards in a different way. And what is the seed that we are planting in this moment? Because this moment of 0 degree of Aries is like a seed. It's like this moment in time where you are putting the seed in the earth. What is it you are planting? And I think we want to. And you know what it is in your life, you know. You are on this threshold, otherwise you wouldn't be here anymore. You are on this threshold. So what is it you bring to the table? And we have this one. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh, we have 2. Wow, that's really beautiful. So we have what we bring to the table now, and what is the seed that comes with this change is communication. Here we have the 3rd, the 6th, the 10th house, and we have the North Node heading into the future. And it will bring a new way of communicating. I think that there will be a lot of new ways how to communicate. I think if the humans evolve, there will be a new capacity to communicate without having devices, without having something to help us with this communication. I think if we evolve in a way that we just are connected on a specific way, so that's helping us into the future. The North Node hinting into the oneness on the union consciousness that would collaborate with the communication that is changing, and having sustainable answers to questions that we need to answer for our planet, to help Mother Earth through this change, and to help Mother Earth to be in a place where she can be healthy, and where we can be sustainable, where we have sustainable food, we have sustainable things. We had in the 6th house. So what is in this day-to-day life that what practices do we integrate to be sustainable ourselves, being this in our personal lives as well as being it in community. And the 10th house will change our beliefs about authority. What do we accept? And if we take our own authority, in our life, to be the author of our own book, writing our own story, or allowing other people to stand there and to do this for us. So it's an invitation to step into your own authority, and that's an amazing connection of cards for me, because it really says something like we change everything about our communication, about our day-to-day life there, and about everything that we have about careers, leaderships, and everything that is about authority will change in this time. And that's a big thing. That's really beautiful. And so that's the seed that I asked for, that what we will change and what we put in the earth right now. That's not the seed that will grow in this year. I think we have to nurture it in this year. It will maybe break open in this year, and we head into the right direction, right? And to see what we need to do is what do I want to know here? I want to see what is, I want to see what is supporting us in this moment of the seed is about these amazing things. What is supporting us? Yes. What is supporting us? Fearlessness. That's true. And curiosity. Yes. That's beautiful. Not fall into the trap, to allow our frequency to shift into this fear state, and to change our frequency in a difficult way, right? This is the invitation to step into the fearlessness that we practiced. And I believe that if you are still here, and thank you for this, for being still here and allowing me to unfold this in a way that I don't know how it will unfold, because that's how I read. And thank you for staying with me and allowing me to be in this process. And I guess that you experienced a lot of this fear in the last years, and what we had to deal with is this amount of fear in the world was almost unbearable. It was almost not a thing that we can hold. So to step into this fearlessness was something that we had to do, because otherwise we couldn't. We knew that we would create a different reality. So a lot of people that I know stayed conscious about the things that they thought, about things that they did, how they acted on things, because it helped them to stay in their frequency and to raise the frequency of the planet. And so there are beautiful ways to do this, and I know that there is a lot of meditation happening at the same time on this planet to help to raise the vibration, to help to stay in this consciousness that keeps us raising the vibration and not falling into the trap of fear. And the last 4 years trained us to do this. They helped us to feel, now I feel this way. Why is that? And then to stop telling us the story. And I mean every story, Don't fall for this side, don't fall for that side, because it's about being. It's about being you. and allowing yourself to be in this place of the void where something else will appear that we don't know yet. And this seems to, and it feels really, when I look at these cards, it feels like we really did the job. I want to say this because that's what we leave behind. That's what we are heading for. And the whole thing about sustainability, authority, communication, and the North Node, the future that we are creating, I will say we did it. We did really a good job in staying present and leaving behind this lack mentality, staying focused on our emotions. Wow, that's really beautiful. And keeping the balance and moving forwards. How beautiful is this, right? You cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. And there we're heading into the finish line, you know. And we have on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. And that's about our own creation, right? So that's and underneath there's the Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. And I was just curious because I said we have to be curious and you know, step out of the defensiveness. And we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Patience, and we have the Wheel of Fortune is turning. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. We have no idea where we are stepping into. The Eight of Pentacles is stay present in the work you do every single day and integrate all the sides of you that can move you out of your place of peace and manage yourself and your emotions in this present moment, and then step into this creation that we head into by closing this cycle of lack mentality, of being or falling for the ideas that someone put on us, that we don't have the key. There is the key next to her, that we are not worthy. There is this cup and the knowledge of being worthy to have it all, and the Temperance, allowing life to flow through us and staying balanced and having the guts to move forwards and being embodied. We have they're both being grounded in this Mother Earth, staying connected to this earth, because that's our source. And then to close this cycle to create a new one. That's a beautiful card reading. I didn't expect this to be so lovely. And I want to have a finish card that I want to draw for us. And I think then I head out, and then I will do the next series that I will do is about the signs and what they are planting, and what are the seeds, and what's the change, and what is happening in love and health and wealth, and what is the destiny coming with this. And that's the next series I'm working with. And this is our finishing card, and it's look for my signs. I've been speaking to you through signs in the world and feeling in your heart. Can you hear my reassuring voice? When you ask me for a sign, I give it. Notice what is happening in the world around you. Take comfort and believe. It's a perfect card to close this reading, and I hope you had a couple of ideas to contemplate on yourself, and I could inspire you to take the next step into this threshold, to allow us to, and to allow yourself to move a little bit forwards and backwards, to close this cycle of of Pisces and illusions of Pisces, and step into the new beginning with the North Node in Pisces to see the oneness on a next level, and then to allow these planets, this Saturn and Neptune, to meet in the seed that we are planting for our new community, for our new world. And thank you so much for being here. And if you want to help the planet, if you want to help the channel, then like and subscribe and hit this little bell icon. And I would be really interested and curious about how you experience this threshold, what is happening in your life right now, and if it's appropriate. And if you want to share in the comment section, I would be really appreciative. I would love it to know more about your life. Thank you so much, and I see you soon.